Welcome to week 4, Active Hastings Pilates. I'm going to take you through some exercises that are at different levels, so do what you can, and each time you watch this video, see if you can push yourself that little bit further. Starting off with our Pilates stance, so feet together, bring your heels out and your toes out, bringing your feet hip distance apart and checking that they're parallel. And then taking a deep breath in, and on the exhale gently soften the knees. This is going to create more movement for you to rock your pelvis back and forth. And then slowing that down and imagining your pelvis is leveling out. That there is your neutral spine. And now we're going to engage our pelvic floor. Back passage leading to the front, squeeze, and then feel like you're squeezing it up through the body all the way up to the top of the head. Keep that engagement. Try and relax your shoulders and continue to breathe normally. Then take a breath in, and on your exhale slowly release it down to around 30%. Inhale, squeeze that engagement up to 50%, and then exhale, release all the way down. Inhale, hold it at 30% and keep it there. Finding your TVA, it's a band of muscle around the waist, bringing your belly button to your spine, lift up as tight as you can. Really squeeze it in. And then exhale, let it all out. Engage again, holding it to 50%. Exhale, release, and then keeping it engaged at 30%. Take another breath in. On the exhale, bring your shoulders down into your back pocket. Feel nice and tall through the spine, chin parallel to the floor. Inhale through the nose, expanding your ribcage out nice and wide. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Exhale, release. Inhale, really feel the back of your ribcage expanding. And then exhale, release it all the way out. Good. Now we're on to our warm-up. Inhale, bring those shoulders up to your ears, squeeze them. And then exhale, release them down. Inhale, lift, squeeze. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift. Bring your shoulder blades together at the back. And exhale, release down. Shoulder circles, forward, up, back and down. Making those movements as big as you can. One more. And then changing direction, bringing them back, up, forward and down. Good. Last one. Bring in the arms. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. And then bring those arms forward, up, back and down. Good. And one more. Nice work. Widening your stance, keeping your hips facing forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rotating around, looking over your shoulder. Try and keep your hips forward at the same time. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Again, feel tall as you inhale. Keep those hips facing forward. Exhale, rotate. Get that really nice twist through the spine. And exhale. Good. Last one and come back to center. Onto our side bends now. So imagine you're holding that big bowl in front of you. Bringing your right arm above your head and the left hand to your belly button. Stick your hip out to the side and stretch down the side of the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center, change over arms and stretch down the other side. Inhale, come back to center, change over, this time to make it harder or to feel that stretch increase, to look up to the palm of your hand. And then exhale, release, last one this side. And then come back to center. Good, warming up our thighs. So turning out our toes, keeping our tailbone tucked under and our core engaged. Bending down, making sure your knees are tracking your big toe and second toe. If your knees are going over your feet, then just widen that stance a little bit more. Squeeze the glutes and come back up. Inhale down, exhale up. Bless you. Inhale down, exhale up. 2 more. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep those shoulders back, tummy muscles engaged. Last one. And we're going to hold it here and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release, come back up. Good. Okay, on to our balancing exercise now. So if you do have trouble with balancing, do use a chair or anything around you that you can hold on to for support. Okay, so hands on your hips. This is to keep them level, or to check that you're keeping them level. Keep those shoulders back and core engaged. So starting with your right leg, sweep that leg out to the side, sweep it to the front. Now, keeping that control of your core, shoulders back nice and tall, lift that knee up. Good. Check those hips are level. And again, if you need support, hold on to something by your side. Lovely. Exhale, release down. Next stage is to tap that leg out to the side. Tap it to the front, hips level, core engaged. Lift that knee up. And those that feel confident enough, close your eyes. Or softly close them for 3, 2, 1. Release. We're going to go one more time. This time keep the foot off the ground as you bring it to the side, to the front, lift up, shoulders back, core engage, hips level, and close those eyes for 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake those legs out. Well done. Changing over side, nice and tall, core engage, and again, do hold on to something if you need it. So sweeping that leg out to the side. Sweep it to the front, hips level, core engaged, lift that knee, holding it there, check that posture, and then exhale, releasing down. And then we're going to tap that leg out to the side, tap it to the front, shoulders back, core engaged, lift that knee up, closing those eyes is optional for 3, 2, 1, and release. Last one, keep that foot off the ground, out to the side, to the front, lift up, shoulders back, close those eyes for 3, 2, 1, and release. Good, shake those legs out. Coming on to our roll down now, so keeping your feet hip distance apart, core engaged, shoulders back, nice and tall. Inhale through the nose, exhale, chin to chest, rolling down the spine. If you do have any back problems, keep your knees nice and soft. Keep the chin tucked into the chest and the tummy muscles engaged. Good, and breathe. Deep breath in, exhale, slowly roll back up the spine, stacking each vertebra one by one. Shoulders back, head up nice and tall. We're going to go again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, chin to chest, roll down the spine. Keep that tummy muscle engaged. Let the arms hang loose. If you feel dizzy at all, do come back up in your own time. And then take that breath in. Exhale, slowly roll back up the spine, stacking each vertebra one by one. Shoulders back, head up nice and tall. Okay, we're going to go into downward dog. So if anyone doesn't feel comfortable putting weight onto their wrists, just come down onto a seated position and we'll join you within a second. So inhale through the nose, exhale, chin to chest. Roll down the spine, bend the knees, walk your hands forward. Pushing the heels down into the floor, shoulder blades back, tummy muscles engaged, and we're going to walk on the spot, bending one knee, pushing the other heel down. You're having a mad 5 minutes, little one. And then take a deep breath in, exhale, push the heels down, bring the knees down to the floor, uncurl the toes, and just come into child pose. And then bringing your legs round and coming into that seated position. Yes, right. Okay, so next exercise is our roll down. So if you do have any back problems, you can use pillows behind you just to give you a bit more of a support, or you can have your knees bent and just hold underneath your thighs. Harder options, legs straight, arms out in front of you. Nice and tall through the spine. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, and then exhale, come back up. Good. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, go down that little bit more. Exhale, come back up. And again, inhale, tilt the pelvis, go down. Exhale, come up. And we're going to do 2 more. Keep building if you can. Do use the back of your thighs to help bring you back up if you need it. Last one. Inhale, tilting back. And exhale, coming up. And just stretching over the legs towards your toes. Reaching for them if you can. Can you touch your toes? Don't be silly. Okay. All right, full roll down now. So sitting nice and tall, shoulders back, 15 seconds. Do what you can, and if you can stay up longer, great. If not, then next time try and beat your time. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All the way down, arms above the head, legs stretched out. Breathe into your core. Well done. Okay, so the next one is the opposite to roll down. It's roll up. So we're going to start with our knees bent and our feet on the ground. Now, if you do have a belt or a resistance band, you may want to use that behind the back of your thighs, just to help you with support coming up. Or placing your hands at the base of your thighs and just rolling them up towards the knees. So, deep breath in. In, bringing your head and shoulders off the floor. Exhale, bring your hands up towards your knees or squeeze the band to lift yourself up. And then exhale, roll back down. Good. And again. Inhale, head and shoulders peel up. Exhale, curve the spine, roll up. Using your shins if you need to help you come up that little bit more. And we're going down again. Good, one more. Inhale, head and shoulders come up. Exhale, roll up. And sit nice and tall. And then slowly with control, roll back down. Good. Extending those legs a little bit more. And again, if you have a resistance band or a belt, you can place them underneath your feet and using that support to help you up. Inhale through the nose, push the rib cage down, helping your head and shoulders lift. Exhale, breathe out all the way through the tummy muscles. Feel the spine curling up as you come up to that seated position. Straight back at the end. Deep breath in and then slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. And then we're going to go again. So inhale, rib cage pushes down, head and shoulders peel up. Exhale through the mouth. Feel the tummy muscles tightening as you come up as far as you can. Now if it's not all the way up, absolutely fine. Go to your max and then just exhale, roll back down. Good. And then the last one. Extending those legs, arms up to the ceiling, deep breath in through the nose, pushing the rib cage down, lifting the head and shoulders, exhale through the mouth, and your hands feel like they're grabbing something that's helping you lift yourself up to as high as you can, and then exhale, coming down. Good. And we're going to do one more here. Inhale, head and shoulders roll up, exhale, peel the vertebrae up, squeeze the abs and sit up nice and tall. Good. Deep breath in here and slowly roll down. And we're going to come into the 100. So bringing your feet onto the mat, hip distance apart, core engaged, shoulders into your back pocket. Focusing on that breathing, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, bringing one leg up to tabletop. Keeping that TVA engaged, so really feeling that your tummy is tightening. Now you can place one hand onto your tummy, and if you bring your second leg up, you've really got to keep that tummy down and not let it rise, so really hold it in. Release the first leg down. Check your lower back is supported. You've really got to push your rib cage down towards your pelvis to try and lower any lower back arches. So again, bring that leg up, keep that tummy muscle engaged, and release the second leg down. Good. I'm going to do that one more time. Inhale, lift that leg up, keep that tummy muscle engaged. Exhale, release the first leg down. Good. And last bit. Inhale, lift that leg up. Good. Now if this is fine, bring your head and shoulders off the floor and pulse here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And you want to do 5 pulses with the inhale and 5 pulses with the exhale. If this is too much for the lower back, just release one leg down, keep going. Change over legs after 2 breaths. If you're finding this fine, then bring your heels together and extend your legs forward. Good. You may want to bring up your upper body off the ground, but keep breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Good. And if you're finding that your head and shoulders are aching or finding that they're taking the strain, then just release it down and maybe use a pillow or a block for your head to give you that extra bit of support. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Good. Both legs down, arms above the head, and breathe into that core. Well done. Oh, Nancy's calmed down now. Good girl. Right, next one leg stretch. So, shoulders into your back pocket, hugging one knee in, extending the other leg out. Good, so really extend it from the hip and hug that knee in. You can keep your head and shoulders on the ground, or you can peel them off, keeping your shoulders down at the same time. We're going to do 10 of these. Ready? Lift that leg up. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hug those knees in. Relax them down. And then we're going to come onto our soldier arms. So you're going to bring one arm above the head, one arm down by your side. And you really got to try and stretch that arm above the head and keep it in line with your ears. So if you want to make it harder, bring your head and shoulders off the floor, look towards your knees. Imagine you've got an apple or a tennis ball underneath your chin. So we're going to change over arms 10 times. Nice and straight, and bring the arm as far back as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So we're going to bring the arms and legs in together. So bring one knee in. Now an option of holding the back of that leg or that arm down by your side. Extend the other leg, bring the arm above the head, and we're going to do this 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug those knees in. Full body stretch out. Well done. Good. Okay. And the next one we're going to do is our shoulder bridge, which is really good for the hamstrings and the glutes and your back. So shoulders into your back pocket, arms down by your side. Walk your feet into your body as close as you can. Bring your feet and your thighs together. Inhale through the nose, just tilting that pelvis up, squeezing the glutes, engaging the core. You don't have to lift it too far. It may not even feel like it's coming off the floor, but as long as you're feeling that engagement and just the tilt through the pelvis. And then exhale, release it down. Good. Inhale again, pelvic tilt. Exhale now, peel the vertebrae off the floor one by one, keeping the knees together and pushing your big toes down into the ground. If you need any assistance, just push the back of your arms down to lift those hips up that little bit higher. Good. Keep those knees together. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, slowly release the vertebrae down one by one. And then release the pelvis. And we're going to go again. Inhale, pelvic tilt. Exhale, vertebrae go up. Squeeze the glutes. Push the back of the arms down to lift those hips that little bit higher. Keep the knees connected, the big toes on the ground. Take a breath in. Exhale, arms go over the head. Take 2 breaths here. Exhale, release the arms down. Keep those hips up. Take a breath in, and then exhale, slowly release the vertebrae down one by one, and then release the pelvis. Good. We're going to do that 2 more times. So inhale through the nose, tilt the pelvis, exhale through the mouth, release the vertebrae up one by one, squeezing the glutes and the pelvic floor. Take a breath in, exhale, arms go overhead. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, arms come down, hips stay up. Take a breath in, slowly release the vertebrae down one by one, control that release, and then release the pelvis. Good, last one. Inhale, pelvic tilt. Exhale, vertebrae go up. Deep breath in, exhale, arms go overhead. 2 breaths here. Keep those hips up, really push them up. On that second exhale, arms come down, hips stay up. Deep breath in, exhale, slowly release the vertebrae down one by one. Release the pelvis and give those knees a good hug. Gently sway from side to side and circle one way and then circle the other. Good. Okay, we're going to go into one leg circle now. We're going to do that with a straight leg. So, to start with, we're just going to hold the back of our leg. We're going to take a deep breath in and then exhale, straighten that leg up to the ceiling. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten that leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Hold it here. Just wiggling the toes. And then rotating the ankle 3 times one way and then 3 times the other. Good. And then holding that leg up. Now if you're finding that holding a leg up here is quite difficult for you, then use your band or your belt and place it up around the base, the middle of your thigh. Keep those elbows down on the floor. It's just there to help the weight not to stretch. So pointing your toe up to the ceiling, shoulders relaxed, tummy muscles engaged. You're going to bring your leg out to the side. Good. Now, using your tummy muscles, engage, bring that leg back to center. Then bring your leg over to the other side. Deep breath in, use your core, bring that leg back to center. And then we're going to start with our circle. So bringing the leg towards you, out, and around it goes. Good. So you can have the other leg bent or straight. And you're just going to start with a nice small circle and then build. And you're looking to do about 4 circles. And your elbow shouldn't move from the ground. You're just taking the weight from the leg as it goes away from you, just to support. But if you don't need the resistance, just keep your hands down by your side and control that movement, changing direction after 4. Hug that knee in, wiggle the toes, rotate the ankle, relax down, and repeat on the other side. Hug that knee in, inhale, extend, exhale, bend, and you'll feel a nice hamstring stretch. Inhale, extend, exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, extend, hold it there, and then wiggle those toes. And just try to connect with the toes and no other part of the foot. And then circling through the ankle joint. Again, 3 times one way, 3 times the other. An option here of using the belt around the thigh, keeping that leg straight, and start your circles again. Nice and slow and small to start with. 4 circles one way, and then 4 circles the other. The slower you do the circles, the harder it becomes. Hug that knee in. Again, wiggle the toes and rotate the ankle. And then just take yourself into that full body stretch to breathe out. Good. Okay, coming into our stretches now. So finding your resistance band, placing it under your foot, keeping your shoulders on the ground and coming into that hamstring stretch. Other leg can be bent or straight, that's up to you. If you do have any back problems, keep that knee bent. Shoulders relaxed and breathe into this stretch. Good, so you should feel it in the hamstring here. I forgot to mention, if you did shoulder bridge and you felt a cramp coming on in the hamstring, do stop at any time and just stretch it out to this kind of stretch and then go back to it when that cramp eases. And take a breath in, exhale, release. Bring your toe towards you and your heel push away for your calf stretch. Holding the band now with the same hand as your leg. Bring that leg out to the side to stretch the inner thigh. Option leg straight or bent for the other side. Good. Try and keep your shoulders down. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring that leg back to center. Change over hands. Bring it across your body. If you don't have the room, you can do this with bent knees. Arm out to the side. Breathing into your rib cage. And then toe towards, heel push away, deep breath in, exhale back to center, and then changing over legs. Coming into your hamstring stretch on the other leg. Again, nice and straight, but try not to lock the knee. So you don't want to push that patella joint so it's straight, you just want to have a nice soft knee and bring it in towards you. Keep those shoulders relaxed and keep breathing into that stretch. Anytime you feel it ease, bring it into more. And then holding the band with the same hand as that leg, bring that leg out to the side. Again, if you don't have the room, you can do this with a bent knee. And toe towards, heel pushed away, deep breath in, exhale, bring that leg back to center. And forgot to do the calf, so let's go into that calf stretch. So toe down, heel pushed away. And change over hands, bring it across the body. Arm out to the side, look into the opposite side of the room, breathing into your rib cage. And deep breath in. Exhale, bring that leg back to center. One last stretch through the hamstring. Then release the band. And take yourself into a full body stretch. Wiggle the fingers, rotate the wrists. And bring one knee into your chest. Wiggle the toes. Rotate the ankle. And change over legs. And bring both knees in. And gently sway from side to side and rotate through the knees one way, rotate the knees the other way. And then bringing yourself up into a seated position any way you feel comfortable with. And finishing off with our inhale, lifting up, exhale halfway, spinal curve round chin to chest, deep breath in, exhale, bring your arms behind your back, shoulder blades together, push down, deep breath in, exhale, release. Last one, inhale, lifting up, exhale, releasing one hand, releasing the other. Give your shoulders a good shake. And well done today, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the class. Hopefully they get a little bit challenging as the weeks go on. Until next time, take care, stay safe.